And we know that, of course, when you're hosting the big game like you are here in our city, it's going to look different than what we have seen in past years. But that doesn't mean that there aren't safe places to get out and have fun. And joining us this morning are two special guests from a spot that's, I don't know if this was much, very big the last time the Super Bowl was here. Sparksman Wharf, I feel, it wasn't around then. Now it's a great place to come out and enjoy this great event coming up. We have, again, two special guests, Eric and Christian, joining us this morning to kind of break it down and invite everybody out. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Happy
So
Friday.
again, Super Bowl, last time you were here, Christian, you helped plan the last Super Bowl that was in town. Obviously, completely different ball game this year, pun intended.
Yeah, that was 2008, 2009, and obviously I was dealing with a different sort of set of circumstances. We were in a recession right before the Super Bowl, so a lot of scrambling. It feels like a lot like this year, so I'm used to this.
Well, you are used to putting on big shows. Now you're doing a big show for the big game. Explain to folks what this is all about. And if you haven't heard about Tampa Bay Live 55, this is really some way that you can get the flavor of the big game at home or in person where you guys are.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, Mr. Vinnick was kind enough to lend us his Sparkman Wharf property, which is stunning. You're right. It didn't exist. I think this was a Bennigan's, guys, like in 2008 or 9.
I love Bennigan's, though.
So, yeah, well, Monte Cristo, right? So here
Yes.
we are, all these years later. Obviously, we all knew we were kind of sitting in timeout the last 11 months, and a lot of the crews that typically come reduce their footprint here, NFL Network, ESPN, all the big ones, and much of them just pulled out from the optics. And we wanted to showcase, and I wanted to do something that I could showcase Tampa as a destination. So I came up with a hybrid format of a third Zoom pre-produced calls, a third live Zoom calls, and a third on-site here with a live 250-person audience. Open to the audience, open to our viewers.
Talk about some of the special guests that are going to be there, because you got some big names being a part of this.
Yeah, it's funny. The closer I get to any event, I seem to become very popular. My phone seems to go off quite a bit. So we've locked in. Obviously, we have Tiki Barber leading it out. Let me start out by saying we've got one of our mutual friends, Art Edmonds, hosting it. Unfortunately, couldn't be here today because he's traveling. However, he's leading us out. We have Tiki Barber and Titus O'Neil, Mr. Tampa right now, and of course Montel Williams and Ken Shamrock, UFC fighter, and Bubba the Love Sponge here. And then we're going to do some local military stuff with the actual horse soldier himself, Mark Nooch, as we come into the 20th anniversary this year of 9/11.
Oh, wow.
And McDill being centric.
Yeah, Marcus is a good friend of our show as well, so I'm glad that he'll be a part of it. But I want to go ahead and get you involved, Eric. Of course, you were talking about the 250-seat audience and be able to experience it live. What are some of the safety protocols, and how did Moto Foundation get involved?
Well, Christian actually is one of our executives at the foundation, and he asked the foundation to step up and assist. So the area that's open to the general public is allowed to have 250 people, so that we've expanded out, but adjacent to the Sparkman Wharf stage and where the show is going to be live broadcast from. Adjacent to that, we are setting up open to the general public rapid antigen tests as well as molecular PCR tests. So we have the only mobile high complexity laboratory in the Western Hemisphere that is basically a COVID lab on wheels. Everyone will get their results within 24 hours. So if it's a PCR and if it's an antigen, they'll get it in about 15 minutes.
Gentlemen, where's the best place where people can find out more and, of course, get tickets, whether it be online or in person?
Well, you can pre-register at
motopera.org/testing.
Okay.
For your registration for testing.
And alternatively, here on site, we'll have it set up. First come, first serve, 250 people. So the viewers, I highly encourage you. We go live at 1 and pre-show is noon.
All right, guys, have fun, take care, and we appreciate some of your time this morning. I know y'all are very busy.
Have a great Friday, girls.
All right, and go Bucks.